we proceed, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time we drop a video, which is either gonna be Monday or Friday, of course. All right, and hit us up with that super like. All right, we greatly appreciate it. And check out these mixed nuts friends. All right, guys, these guys are super fantastic. They're available on all platforms. Check them out. You can check us out on Instagram. That's that Mixed Nuts 3000, of course. That Mixed Nuts 3000. Run it.
Remember the old days? Thanksgiving dinner would barely be digested before the battle plans were drawn. You'd chug that last bit of coffee, pull on your comfiest shoes, and prepare for war. The prize? A half-price television you might or might not wrestle away from a stranger in a big box store at 4 in the morning. Black Friday was less a shopping day and more an extreme sport. A national spectacle of consumer chaos. But lately, the roar of the stampede has quieted to a whisper. The frantic energy that once defined the day after Thanksgiving has fizzled. Is Black Friday, as we knew it, officially dead? The numbers tell a fascinating story. 2024 still saw billions spent. Adobe Analytics. Online spending from Thanksgiving to Cyber Monday hit a record $38 billion last year. Let's take a trip back in time, to the golden age of Black Friday. The concept wasn't born overnight. It evolved from a nickname Philadelphia police gave it to describe the traffic-clogged, chaotic day after Thanksgiving in the 1960s. For decades, it was simply a busy shopping day. By the 1980s and 90s, retailers had fully embraced it as the official kickoff to the holiday season. They created a feeding frenzy with jaw-dropping doorbuster deals on a handful of high-demand items available in brutally limited quantities. This strategy was retail genius, turning a sale into a cultural phenomenon. The importance of this single day to a retailer's annual health cannot be overstated. For many stores, the year's profitability hinged on Black Friday through Christmas. The name comes from accounting, moving from the red to the black. That one day could make or break a company's year. This pressure fueled competitive chaos. Stores opened earlier and earlier, 6 a.m., 5 a.m., and eventually right after the turkey was carved. For shoppers, it was an irresistible mix of tradition, competition, genuine opportunity. Families would strategize over newspaper circulars, dividing and conquering to hit multiple stores. The first major crack in Black Friday's foundation was, without a doubt, the rise of the internet. At first, online shopping was the quirky younger sibling. Retailers invented Cyber Monday in 2005 to encourage people to shop online when they got back to their office computers after the holiday weekend. It was a novelty, a digital echo of the main event. But that echo quickly grew into a roar that rivaled and then surpassed the in-store chaos. The convenience was simply too powerful to ignore. Why battle traffic and crowds when you could browse the same deals and more in your pajamas? This digital migration fundamentally changed the power dynamic. Suddenly, price comparison wasn't a chore involving driving between 3 different strip malls. It was a simple matter of opening a few tabs in your web browser. Shoppers became more informed and less impulsive. They could use price-tracking websites, browser extensions, to see if a deal was actually a deal or just clever marketing. This transparency forced retailers to be more competitive, not just for a few hours on a Friday morning, but 24/7. The specialness of in-store doorbusters faded when a comparable or even better deal was just a click away. The logistics of shopping also underwent a revolution. Free shipping, fast shipping, pioneered by giants like Amazon. One of the most significant reasons for Black Friday's decline is oversaturation. Retailers launched a promotional arms race. If one store started sales on Thanksgiving Day, another would start the Wednesday before. Deals began appearing in inboxes the first week of November. Stretching Black Friday into a month diluted its power. Once-in-a-lifetime deals everywhere made the phrase meaningless. Urgency vanished, replaced by deal fatigue. The retail calendar is littered with competing sale events. Amazon's Prime Day, sometimes a second Prime Day in the fall, Target's Deal Days, Walmart's Deals for Days. Consumers expect discounts in November or July or even April. The sales cycle is now perpetual. Supply chain disruptions taught retailers not to rely on one tight window. The single-day rush became a logistical nightmare. Spreading sales out helps manage inventory and shipping. That operational shift made one-day Black Friday obsolete for businesses. A steady stream of sales is more manageable and profitable. Now Maria's story. In 2015, she woke at 5 a.m. to buy a discounted laptop for her son. She got it. It felt like a victory. In 2025, she saw ads for the same laptop in early November. A price tracker showed fluctuations. The lowest price hit during a random Tuesday flash sale 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. She bought it then, with free shipping. The hunt remains. The deadline is gone. Maria's experience is now normal. Beyond the data and logistics, a profound cultural shift is underway. A growing number of consumers are questioning the very ethos of Black Friday. Hyperconsumption, concerns about sustainability, waste, and the environmental impact of mass-produced goods. For these shoppers, buying things they don't need just because they're on sale feels irresponsible. Movements like Buy Nothing Day have gained traction. This mindset rejects the core principle that has always fueled Black Friday's fire. This change in values shows up in what people choose to buy. There's a growing preference for experiences over things: vacation, concert, a nice dinner out. Small business owners are reshaping the narrative. Unable to compete on price with retail giants, they've learned to compete on value, service, and community.
A local boutique owner might know her customers by name and offer a curated selection of unique items. As one shopkeeper in Austin, Texas said, "We can't sell a TV for $100, but we can offer a handmade ceramic mug, wrap it beautifully, and have a real conversation with the person buying it." People are craving that connection.
This personal, meaningful experience stands in contrast to the impersonal chaos of big-box stores. "I used to love the rush," says Mark, 45, from Chicago. He hasn't gone Black Friday shopping in person for 5 years. "Now spending Thanksgiving evening with my family is more important than saving $50 on a video game. I'll just find a deal online later." That sentiment is echoed by countless others who've reevaluated their priorities. Sacrificing precious holiday time for a discount no longer seems worth it, especially when deals aren't exclusive to one frantic day.
Faced with a changing landscape, smart retailers haven't abandoned the holiday season. They've simply rewritten the playbook. The new strategy is all about personalization and engagement, spreading sales out to capture revenue over a longer period. One of the most effective tools in this new arsenal is the loyalty app. App-exclusive deals, early access to sales, personalized rewards. Stores can bypass the public frenzy and market directly to their most dedicated customers. This makes shoppers feel like insiders, giving them a reason to stay engaged with a brand long before and after Black Friday. Another key tactic is the art of the bundle. Instead of a steep discount on a single hot item, you're more likely to see offers like a gaming console, 2 games, and a controller for a special price. This strategy is brilliant for retailers. It increases the total transaction value, helps move less popular inventory, and makes it much harder for consumers to do a direct price comparison with competitors. The deal feels substantial, but the actual discount might be less generous than it appears, masking the true cost of each individual item within the package. The role of social media and influencer marketing has also exploded. TikTok, Instagram. A trusted influencer unboxing a new coffee machine with a discount code can be far more effective than a traditional newspaper ad. This approach creates a continuous stream of low-level buzz, keeping a brand top of mind throughout the entire holiday season. It turns the sale into an ongoing conversation. Finally, retailers have become masters of creating a sense of soft urgency. Instead of one massive do-or-die event, they now launch a series of smaller, time-limited sales throughout November. You might see a 48-hour flash sale on electronics, followed by a weekend deal drop on apparel. Each mini event creates a small spike of excitement and encourages immediate purchase, but without the massive operational strain of a single-day blowout. This drip-feed approach keeps shoppers checking back frequently, transforming the holiday shopping season from a one-day sprint into a month-long scavenger hunt. So, in this new world of everlasting sales and diluted discounts, does Black Friday even matter anymore? The answer is yes, but not in the way it used to. It's no longer the undisputed champion of shopping days. Instead, it's one of several major opportunities for savings in a crowded field. For shoppers who still enjoy the tradition, or are in the market for specific categories like large electronics or appliances, which often still see their best prices during this period, it remains relevant. But for most, it has been demoted from a must-attend spectacle to an optional, take-it-or-leave-it sale. For the modern shopper, navigating this landscape requires a new set of skills. The first and most important tip is to do your homework. Start tracking prices for items on your wish list well before November begins. Use tools like Camel for Amazon or browser extensions like Honey to see a product's price history. This is the only way to know if that 50% off banner represents a genuine discount or just clever marketing. Create a specific list of what you need to avoid the temptation of impulse buys that offer the illusion of savings but result in unnecessary spending. Second, think beyond the sticker price. A deal isn't just about the discount, it's about the total value. When comparing offers, be sure to factor in shipping costs, which can vary wildly between retailers. Also, pay close attention to the return policy. A deeply discounted item from a third-party seller with a final sale policy is a risky purchase. Sometimes paying a little more from a trusted retailer with a generous return window is the smarter long-term decision. And don't forget to leverage loyalty programs. The best deals are often reserved for members, so signing up for free accounts can unlock hidden savings. Ultimately, the death of the old Black Friday is not something to mourn. It is the birth of consumer empowerment. The singular, chaotic day has been replaced by a season of choice.
All right, Mixed Nuts, that is it for me today. I'm about to make like a baby and head out. If you want to support the channel, go to buymeacoffee.com/mixednuts. We got new videos coming every Monday or Friday, of course. You can check us out on Instagram. That's that Mixed Nuts 3000. And until next time,